Welcome to the Temple of Flame. On today, Faithful Acolytes, we take a look at these. And of course, as you can see what these are, before you is a bunch of Modelos. This is their Chelada, the Chelada line. And so I happened to be at a gas station the other day, and I saw this one. So the Negra Con Chile, and I was like, oh, chile peppers. Well. And so I, of course, looked for information on those. And do you think I could find it? No, I could not. So it's kind of interesting here. I'm just kind of looking at these cans. I doubt a lot of these are going to be hot, but I have had some very excellent beers that were done with like Arbol in the bottle. They bottle it with an Arbol. In fact, I can't remember who made it, but one of my favorite beers that I've ever had, sort of a one-off, was one like that. And so I was like, I'm not super familiar with the idea of a cocktail using beer, but apparently this is a thing. This is a sort of Mexican thing. What's interesting to me is that this one's called Pina Picante, so pineapple picante. This one is not mango picante, it's mango y chile, mango and chile. This one is Naranja Picosa. So picoso is essentially another word, more specific, I believe, to Mexico for picante. This one is Sandia Picante, watermelon picante. Fresa Picante, so strawberry picante. And Negra Con Chile, or black lager, in this case, with chili. So we have mango and chili, and then we have black with chili, and then we have picante, and picosa. The naming of this is just, it all means essentially the same thing. It just, I find this kind of baffling. So maybe the picosa is going to be slightly hotter. I doubt it. So we have pineapple, mango, orange, watermelon, strawberry, and the black lager. So I don't know that I'm going to be finishing all these. This is basic. This is a 12-pack. There's 6 cans, but these are 24s. So this is essentially a 12-pack of the 12-ounce cans. I don't know that I'm definitely not in the video, but I don't know in general if I'm going to be slugging through all of these. I got these mostly because I thought this would be kind of cool and just more coverage of the wide gamut of stuff that is in the FOH series. The FOH series really spans, I can't think of anyone else that is doing anything as remotely extensive in the Chile head world than this series is doing. And there have been people that have done hard liquor, but I haven't seen a lot of chili heads kind of looking at this. And there are, so Bud has got Cheladas. There's 2 or 3 other ones also that have those. But Modelo, there's like 8 in this line. 2 of them I didn't bother with because one of them is like a lime thing and one of them is I forget what the other one is. But only 6 of them were meant to be picante or picosa or with chiles. So I thought, you know what, let's just do the ones that have chilies. I've never had, the idea of cocktail and beer is not appealing to me in any particular sense. So this is not anything I would normally get. And I'm not sure if, I don't know. I don't know what I'm in for. But I wanted to kind of show off what all these look like. So let's, okay, so there is the Pina. And I don't think I can fit everything in the frame if I put them all side by side. I'm just not going to have enough room. So let's, we'll put it behind, but I'm going to drop, I'll drop something in here to give you an idea of the white point. Okay, so that is the pineapple, and oh, that one is, I don't know, not smelling good. Okay, so this one is the mango. Mango smells less awful. I'm not going to be doing a alcohol tolerance video for you. Not that kind of channel. This is just to see if any of these are any good. And if there's any heat. That's it. And I want to show you guys the color. So Naranja is this is the orange. Ooh. You know, I must say, I feel like this one's a little bit darker. So why don't we do a little switcheroo here. Throw a little more in there, actually. Okay. Orange. It smells wrong. That's the best way I could describe these. It smells like something I shouldn't be consuming. That's actually kind of what it smells like to me. If that makes any kind of sense. Sometimes you smell stuff and you're like, oh, I don't know if I should eat or drink that. That's what this smells like. Okay, we need to get some more of these. My mini wine glasses that I get to haul out. I don't have enough beer mugs or enough clear glasses. That's a set. So we've got this one. These are wine. This one's got some scuzzy on it too. My dishwasher. Good job, dishwasher. This one is not champagne. This is like white wine, I think. All right, so this is the Sandia. This is the watermelon. And oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, let's go next to the Fresa. This is the strawberry. Oh, strawberry is lighter than the watermelon? Well, maybe not. Strawberry, okay. So far the ones that smell the best are strawberry and mango. Those actually don't smell completely awful. I don't know about this. Okay, so this one is, if it was just chili and black lager, it'd be fine. I don't mind the dark, the Modelo Negra. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind Modelo. But this one also has lime, so I'm a little leery. Oh, this is not a very dark lager. Oh, Jesus. This smells like V8. Oh, why does this smell like V8? What? What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here? Okay. This one tastes like salt too. Okay, so we got, let's drop some paper back here. I want you guys to be able to see with the white points. Can I actually do it like this? Yeah, I can. Okay. You could do a better job standing, thank you. All right. So there we can see everything all in its glory, such as it is. Okay, so this one over here is the pineapple. And we're losing one of them. And you know what? It's fine. Who cares? All right, so pineapple. This is the mango. This is the orange. No, sorry. Pineapple, orange, mango, watermelon, strawberry, and just the whatever atrocity this is. I don't know. Okay, I am going to start. We will take a start with the the pineapple. Let's get a little bouquet. Oh. Oh. These are more expensive than the regular ones too, which I've, of course, thrilled about. There's a lot of malted products out there, a lot of beverages that use like a malt product. That's kind of what this tastes like. It's sort of it's almost a candy. Pineapple, but it's not very forceful. So it smells a lot more like the candy than it actually tastes like. It's got a really bizarre aftertaste to it too. This one is not good. That is not good. No heat at all in it. So I don't know what chili peppers they're using here. But I assume they'd be very mild ones. There is there's a habanero beer out there I'm trying to locate. So if I can find that one, I have higher hopes for that. But these I didn't really expect anything out of, but I thought coverage, right? And I thought maybe, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Might as well give it the old whack. All right, so now we have the orange. Let's get a bouquet. Orange doesn't smell bad. It doesn't smell great, but it doesn't smell bad. You know what this smells like? When back in the 80s, back in the hair metal days and stuff, a lot of people would just it's called a lot of stuff, jungle juice, and but the people I hung out with called it suicide solution, which is just to throw a whole bunch of crap, right, just into a bowl, and then it could be vodka, whiskey, and beer, and just everything else under the sun, and they would throw all that in there, and that's what the smell of this orange one reminds me of. Because they'd throw like orange juice in there too. You know, they'd start off making screwdrivers, and then they would just descend into, let's just throw the shit in a big bowl and everybody can go crazy. The orange, this is odd also, but it's not awful. Is there salt in these? They're just very, very strange. I don't know what to make of these. This one, again, smells a lot more orangey than it has the flavor of. But it is, there's a very distinct and very notable bitterness to it. You know, like the sort of bitter orange. I mean, making cocktails out of beer is an odd thing, I think, to begin with, at least for me. I mean, it's fine if people like it, I guess, but I think it's weird. Like, I guess it just would never occur to me to be a thing to do. Ugh. The mango is very forceful smelling. Oh, wow, that is horrible. I feel like if you're gonna do like the tropical fruits, like the pineapple or the mango, you should not probably be using fake flavoring, because the fake flavoring is always going to bring to mind something like Jolly Ranchers. And oh, that aftertaste is just putrid. Stupid me did not have a palate cleanser. Holy crap. Okay, well, oh Jesus, that's terrible. So far, the orange has been the best. But only because the other two are pretty unpalatable. All right, let's try the watermelon. This is like all my worst fears with this video coming true just in succession. Oh, God. Oh. I don't know how I'm going to rank these. I really don't. This is going to be very challenging, I think, to come up with that. All right, let's go with the strawberry. I'm holding out hopes. This one at least smells better. Okay. It tastes almost like a really bad strawberry soda that somebody dumped a beer into. But that is much better than some of these other ones. Okay. Where is that at? Where are you? Oh, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Trying to show you all the white points. Stupid ass cans aren't. The glasses here are not cooperating. Oh. I might have been better off just slugging this one. Trying to get the bouquet of this. So, I mean, if you look at this, it looks like it's a I guess almost sort of a mixed drink, almost a maroonish, or like a tea. It looks almost like a tea, maybe like an iced tea, something like that. Whatever. In for a penny, in for a pound, right? Oh. Ah. Oh my God, that's disgusting. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You can go. You can go. Oh, crap. No, I need these here to help me order this, I guess. Okay. Well, this one is unquestionably the worst. And I don't need to have any more of this ever again in my life. No, that can leave. Okay. Next worst is probably the pineapple, maybe the mango. Let me try them again. Oh, that's hideous. Oh, that's probably it right there. Oh, Lord. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, here's the next worst. Here's the next worst. This pineapple. And I think probably mango is going to be next. Let me double check though. Yeah. Yeah, mango is less hideous. It's still really bad. So these three are not worth drinking. I don't think, so back in the party days, even if we had something that was like Old Milwaukee or one of those, right? Or Milwaukee's Beast, Milwaukee's Best, or just whatever cheap, shitty swill, like PBR, whatever. The idea was that if you suffered through it long enough, you would start to get buzzed enough that you just might not notice how completely ass it was. This would be something that I think everyone would have given up on even back then. Okay, now we have a dilemma. And that is to see what is the fourth worst. So it's either going to be watermelon or orange. Let me, one more time. This is the orange, yeah. Okay. And this is there's like a saltiness to this I really don't like. This is the Sandia, the watermelon. Man, this is tough. Splitting hair now. Fresa. Okay, this is going to be my pick for number one. I think I'm just going to leave it like this. The Naranja, Sandia. Let me try another one. One of the orange though. Let me try another one of these. I think actually I'm going to switch this. So I think I like the orange better. Okay. Don't need any more of that. All right, so here is the ranking from worst to best. So the worst, far and away, this Negra Con Chile, just undrinkable putrescence. The Pina Picante and Mango y Chile, So these two, if you like sort of artificial candy-ish flavors for like the tropical fruits, you might like these two better. I think they're pretty repulsive. So these three I won't be drinking any more of this. The Sandia, the Naranja, and the Fresa. These are kind of the best of the lot, I guess. Probably the orange one and the strawberry one I'm going to finish up while I'm editing this video. And if I can still stomach it, I might then finish this watermelon. I might not. I don't know yet. But no heat. No heat to speak of in any of these, which is unfortunate because that is something they're advertising here. I didn't expect there to be a lot, but I also didn't expect that there wouldn't be any. I probably should have. So there's also something called the michelada, I guess that's not right. It's the michelada, and those are supposed to be hotter, but I haven't seen any of those around. I've just seen the regular chelada. So if there is, and like there's no ingredients on here, which is why we didn't look for any ingredient panel. There's nothing on the website either about what type of chili they might be using. It's just, the bare minimum is kind of what they put on there. I guess you would kind of expect, like nobody's picking up a can of beer and, looking too much for nutritional information. I don't imagine. They're not looking for an ingredient list. Like, who gives a shit? But even though I didn't really expect a lot out of these, and I just did this more for curiosity and more for fun, I can't help but be disappointed a bit in these. I really had hoped they would have been better, especially this one. This one, I don't know what the hell. Like the dark lager, I do like. What this atrocity is just like this dirty dishwater business. Who put this together and went, oh yeah, this should do numbers. This should do really well. And this is the one I see the most often too, actually. These other ones I had to hunt around for a little bit, but sometimes in the name of coverage, I begin to wonder if I go too far. And I have some evidence in front of me that the answer may be yes. But so anyway, to close it up, these three are tolerable. So the orange, the strawberry, and the watermelon, tolerable. None of these are good. These three are tolerable. These three are completely not drinkable. These are pretty well unpalatable for me. And this one in particular is just one of the worst things I've ever attempted to drink. And again, there's no heat in any of this, so I guess kind of getting rangy this time was a bust. And we'll just leave it right there. So that was the Modelo Chelada Picante beers. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.